Cause I already know who I am. It's that life that ain't handed. Too much shit that I really ain't had. Got no time to be sitting and sad. Gotta wake up and run up a bag. Yeah, some niggas that still robbing chains.
What is going on, you guys? We're on the 5th episode, bro. I'm sorry it's so long overdue. I really don't want to get into the details too. Oh, I mean, I guess you guys are five episodes in. I might as well. I had a death in the family. My mother died the day before I did my first video, so it was hard trying to balance that while grieving. So I had to take a break, even though I busted out about 3 more episodes. It was real hard, you guys. So I figured the best thing for me was to kind of take a break. Obviously, we're back in the truck. I know I kept promising y'all I wasn't gonna be in the truck, man, but we're in the process of moving. So without further ado, man, let's get into it, man. I'm mad about a lot of stuff, as far as this NBA thing has been going, man. But I'm gonna try to get through it the best I can, man. Y'all bear with me, man. I got some surprises at the end of the video, dog. First and foremost, man, congrats to Jason Tatum, man. He got 318 mil. I think that's 10 more than what Jaylen Brown was getting. Excuse me, Jaylen Brown. Shout out to both of them, bro. The richest men in the NBA at this point. I feel like next is gonna be Luka. I feel like Luka's gonna get closer to that 345, 350 mark, and I feel like after that, man, maybe either Edwards or maybe Wemby can get close to that 400 mark, man. I really love what's going on in the NBA as far as the pay. Everybody's been getting a lot of money, man. OG Anunoby, who was a big part of the Knicks, success last season or in the postseason. So I mean, not just the postseason, but the full extent of the Nova Knicks, this year. So I feel like that was a good pickup by the Knicks. So shout out him. I think Pascal Siakam got paid, I want to say 180. Everybody's getting that bread, man, and rightfully so. Everybody's been working hard, man. So big ups to Jason Tatum, man. Jaylen Brown was left off of the USA team. Finals MVP Jaylen Brown. I won't say I'm biased towards Jason Tatum, but I feel like Jason Tatum sacrificed a lot, as did Jaylen Brown, as far as to win. But I also feel like Jason Tatum should have won it. But I'm still happy that Jaylen Brown won it. I'm not saying that. I feel like if they both could have won it, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm not mad that Jaylen Brown won it because he picked up the slack, knowing that the way the defenses were going to do towards Tatum. He was left off the USA team, and I feel like, and it's not a conspiracy, obviously everybody would know this, I feel like it's because of how much he supported Kyrie during that that protest kind of movement. When Kyrie had shared the link about the Jewish community, and they were kind of mad about it, and it led to a lot of turmoil between African Americans and Jewish for a while, and Jaylen Brown being the head of the NBA VP. I don't know the acronyms, man. I'm not in the Army anymore, but yeah. So I guess Nike, if you know politics, and I don't really know politics like that as far as the presidential election and all that stuff. I don't give a fuck about that, but the politics of the NBA and the business of it is, Nike kind of runs the, they usually run it. As far as the Olympic team goes, you only see Nike guys on there. If you can go look at history, it's usually only Nike guys. Nike, I want to say Nike didn't push for Jaylen Brown being on the team, and because of that reason, and they ended up replacing him with Derek White. And I feel like that's their way of trying to make an example out of Jaylen Brown. But I don't think we're gonna lose this year. I feel like we're gonna get gold. But what if we were in a position to lose? You kind of miss out, and maybe Jaylen Brown doesn't come the next time. No, did he? Maybe Jaylen Brown doesn't want to be on the team the next time, man. And you kind of gotta understand those types of things. You can't make up for this. Honestly, I feel like he may not want to be on the team. Drew Holiday's on the team. Jason Tatum's on the team. You put Derek White on the team. That's even though Derek White might not play a lot. It was unnecessary for you to have him on the team. I feel like, not that he isn't deserving to be on a type of Olympic team, maybe the FIBA World Cup, maybe, but not the USA team, man. There's Jaylen Brown all the way. only because they were replacing Kawhi Leonard, and I could only think of Jaylen Brown being the replacement for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi wasn't on the team because I'm guessing his team, forbid it, but I also feel like Kawhi Leonard really just didn't want to be a part of that team. As far as, I don't think he thinks he's ego-driven. I just don't feel like he wanted to take somewhat of a back seat as far as the Olympics goes. I feel like there's a couple of Olympics that he could have been on when they were trying to do the team thing, which right now they're trying to do the team thing, and I don't really like that shit. But it's good that the team type of oriented people that they're getting are superstars, minus 2 or 3, which would be Drew Holiday and Derek White. So I feel like it would have been a great non-questionable pickup if they would have got Jaylen Brown on there in place of Kawhi Leonard. I do not feel like Embiid should be on the team, only because of his injury. I feel like he should be getting ready for the season as well as Kawhi Leonard, which is why I didn't feel like Kawhi should have been on the team. I don't feel like he should be starting over AD either. Even if he was on the team, he shouldn't be starting over AD. AD played a lot of games this season. I thought he was only going to be playing like 20 games this season, man. He over-exceeded my expectations. He played like fucking 60 or 70 games. Good for him. So I say big ups to him, bro. Anthony Edwards talking his shit, man. Keep talking your shit, Anthony Edwards, man. He said the motherfuckers going to have to, play around him. And I feel like for a while he was going to be the face of the league. You kind of got to give players some time to develop, former number 1 pick, man. I feel like that boy's going places, bro. And, I make a lot of jokes about him being Jordan's son, respectfully, just jokes at the end of the day. But he's starting to have that aura, that aura of, not that it is exactly as young Jordan. I don't want to compare him to Jordan and put that pressure on him. And then, everybody, comes back to this fucking video saying that I'm comparing him to Jordan. But the aura that, Jordan had as a youngin', around a league full of greatness, literally a league full of greatness, man, by himself. I just feel like he's not matching it, but he is, you can tell he has the potential to be just that. We've already seen it once before, but he has the potential to have that same type of feel, especially in a small market. So I'll say big ups to him. We're going to win gold either way. I said all that to say we're going to win gold anyway, man. People always clown LeBron. I've clowned LeBron because of the bronze, man, just being funny. But they didn't play a lot. Him, Wade, and Carmelo Anthony didn't play a lot, bro. So you can't even fault them for only getting bronze, because you see the team, they didn't have any shooters on the team, dog. The shooter that they had, they didn't play him, Carmelo Anthony. So Carmelo Anthony was literally their only shooter on the team, even if he did play. So I feel like that was a big fumble about the USA team, bro. But moving this shit right along, man. Bronny James, bro. I'm so happy for Bronny James to be in the league after his cardiac arrest, man. Big blessings to him that he was able to even, keep his name in the draft, with the confidence he had to keep his name in the draft. I was one of those people who felt like he should have went back to school, because I really feel like that he could have got his feet under him, maybe one more year. And I feel like he would have went first round, but he went 55th, and I'm still not mad at it. The Lakers also got Dalton Connect, and that was a good fucking pickup. I can't even lie. I didn't watch much of his game, but from what I've kind of had glimpses of or seen glimpses of in the summer league, I feel like it's promising, bro. The Lakers they're not the strongest in the West right now. I won't say that. They're not going to win the championship. LeBron's going to be well into his 70s on a $500 million contract in the NBA by the time the Lakers win again, dog. So, I mean, I can't. We can't be mad at it, man. You gotta let Bronny James develop, though, man. Everybody's got all these expectations because he's LeBron James' son, man. Yeah, maybe LeBron James did have some pull in it, and he's probably gonna have some pull in him playing, bro. But you gotta let players develop. Nobody's ever. Draymond Green, second round pick. Joker, second round pick. Gilbert Arenas was the last pick in the fucking second round. Nobody thought Gilbert Arenas was gonna do that. Nobody thought Joker was gonna do that. Nobody thought Manu was gonna be that in the second round. We've never expected. There's no player in NBA history you can say where we expected them to be what they were. Dennis Rodman, second round pick. All of these motherfuckers that I just named are Hall of Famers, bro. Minus Gil. but Gil was like, kind of a turning point for guards, big guards. So, Hall of Fame to me. Nobody ever thought that these people would be what they were from the second round. So you can't get mad that he's underperforming. Nigga, he's gonna underperform. He only played like 6 months of college ball from coming off cardiac arrest. It's not like he came back from a fucking injury. He came back from cardiac arrest. Like, stop expecting so much of the boy, man. And then when he doesn't do it like his dad, y'all start getting pissy about it, man. Let that boy develop, man. He's 19 years old, man. A lot of 19-year-olds come in and they're not ready to play. But a lot, it's seldom that they come in and they are ready to play, man. LeBron was one of them who came in at 18 and was ready to play. Jordan came in at 20. He developed 3 years in college. Kobe came in at 18. Kevin Garnett, 18. Jay Smooth, Josh Smith, 18. Dwight Howard. Like, it's not a big list of people who come in young and they're ready to play right away, bro. Some people need that development. Ant Edwards is a prime example. The soon-to-be face of the NBA. John Morant. Tyrese Halliburton. We didn't think he was going to be that when he was on the fucking Sacramento Kings. And, not because he's, he wasn't a second-round pick, but just, some players need that development period. And I feel like the NBA is not doing a good job at this point of developing players. And I feel like we really, really need that right now, man. Especially for these young kids they're going to lack confidence if they start getting hurt and they see that they're not going to be able to develop how they wanted to develop. And the league's going to move on without them. And, they end up in the G League now. And, it's kind of a graveyard at this time, as it always has been. And they're not really developing players to get back into the league. They're developing you to stay your ass here. So, I said all that to say, man, you kind of got to let these people be, man. You have to let them develop, man. It takes time for everything. Just like it takes time in your everyday life, like you're learning a job. Dog is on-the-job training, man. I don't expect anything from the Lakers this season, man. I expect 7 seed. The more I do these videos, man, I want to do a, like a giveaway. Because I want to start doing predictions as far as the NBA season, and seeds. And, with you guys' help, I want to do it to where, if you guess, the seeds in both divisions correct, I give away like $100 gift card somewhere. What I'm saying? Stuff like that. But we'll get to that eventually. The Knicks getting Mikal Bridges, man. I feel like that was a good pickup. I also feel like it's cheating. I can't even lie. Mikal Bridges is cold, bro. And they got this nigga and that shit. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not saying it's cheating to be disrespectful, bro. I feel like, they all went to Villanova. They all won a championship together at Villanova, man. They all know how to play with each other, man. And this is, I feel like the only Achilles heel of this will be Tom Thibodeau. He plays players a lot. If you look like you can play 40 minutes, you're going to play 40 minutes. If you look like you can play 48 minutes, you're going to play 48 minutes. And we saw that when Derrick Rose got hurt. I don't want to blame him for Derrick Rose getting hurt, but I will say it takes a toll on your body playing 42 minutes. I wouldn't know firsthand. I mean, I play in a fucking church league, men's league, and it's 40 minutes. And I've played the whole 40 minutes, and I'd be gassed myself. So I can't imagine doing that shit, every other day, 3 days a week, 82 times, plus if you make it all the way to the finals 105 times, dog, I couldn't imagine, So, not comparing myself to either one of those people. But I really feel like the Pacers, with picking up Pascal Siakam, I really feel like they need more. Maybe a shooter. Maybe another big man. I feel like Miles Turner needs some help. So that he can flourish out there, from the mid to the 3-point line. I feel like they'll be all right. The Pacers and the Knicks, man, they have a promising future, but they still don't have enough to beat Boston. Nobody has enough to beat Boston right now. The only way you can beat Boston right now is if you have a team full of shooters, and we saw that in 2017 with the Warriors, and that can never happen again. That's the only way you're going to beat Boston, bro, because they play a 5-out. And if motherfucking Tingus Kristaps Porzingis motherfucking comes back healthy 100%, man, you see he scored that 20 points in game 1 of the finals, dog. If he comes back healthy, he's an easy 22-13 guy the whole season, bro. The Boston has the best team for the next 2 or 3 years, man. They still have a healthy Al Horford. Al Horford is 106 years old and still moves like he's, on the Hawks. Excuse me. Got a little drink. He still moves like he's on the Hawks, bro. I'm glad they won, though. I'm glad the Celtics won, man. Big ups to them. I don't care much for the racist fans, but I do care a lot about the players and how they developed. Me being 29, seeing them, like how I'm older than most of the fucking team. Like it feels good seeing how they developed. You know, I feel old saying that, but you know, whatever the case may be, man. Hold on. It's a lot of stuff in the NBA, man, that's been having me raise my eyebrows to where they've been damn near in the back of my head. Pat Beverly is in Europe. I don't like that. He's happy and he's content, so I'm happy for him. I don't like it. Pat Bev, if you ever see this, please come on the show. We got to talk about this shit. We got to talk about what happened in Indiana. We don't have to talk about it. Talk about it. I know you're at peace with it, and man, I know you've been grinding out for 13 years in the league, bro. I don't like that you're in Europe. I don't like it. I feel like, you know, you can come back to the Bulls. I'm an avid Bulls fan, dog. I feel like you can come back to the Bulls and really help us, man. We lost Alex Caruso. I feel like there's a lot of teams that can use a Pat Beverly right now. But you see what he did with the Sixers. He got Joel Embiid in shape, and Joel Embiid was averaging 37 and like 12 before he got hurt. Pat Bev can be in the NBA, dog. People have done worse and still got to stay in the league. Indiana, bro. Indiana's where the KKK started, and you can take that how you want to take it. But Indiana's where the KKK started. Yes, I'm hinting exactly what you think I'm hinting at. Paul George and Andre Drummond to the Sixers. That's cheating. But I feel for Paul George because they tried to disrespect Paul George on the Clippers so bad by paying this man. They tried to pay him $60 million. I thought that was disrespectful. I feel like he deserved a lot more than $60 million. Obviously, a lot more. Because he played. He's been there. He's been playing. Played a lot more games than Kawhi Leonard. And I'm not disrespecting Kawhi Leonard. I know he's been hurt because he chooses not to rest. Even though he's hurt, and he chooses to play so fucking much just to show people that he's hurt. And a lot of NBA players do that. I do not like it. I don't like that y'all feel like you have to be so prideful, man. But this is what happened. Paul George played more than you. Kawhi was getting some odd 150, let's say 153 mil, just so I can be, you know, I can continue with the story. He didn't have a no trade clause in his contract. Excuse me. They came to Paul George. He said, "Okay, well, give me what Kawhi's getting, and just give me a no trade clause. I want to be, you know, I want to retire here a Clipper." They still said no. Why would you say no? That's another two-way guard that you're losing, bro. Paul George, he's basically what we thought T-Mac would have been had he panned out a little better with his, you know, with being healthy. And you lost him, bro, for $212 million. They paid him more and probably gave him a no-trade clause. And speaking of, I don't like that they tried to keep Tyrese Maxey off the fucking All-NBA team so he couldn't get the Supermax. So we only got like 204 or some shit like that. I'm still mad about that. And the Sixers might fuck around and be cursed just because of that. Yeah, I'm not wishing nothing on them, but they got Andre Drummond from my Bulls, and I'm pissed about it. So, you know, I'm a little on edge. I ain't gonna be too mad about it, you know. But it's fuck the Sixers as long as they got my players, you know. Klay Thompson went to the Mavs, and I'm really happy for him because he hasn't been happy in a few years because of the Warriors, man. The Warriors tried to give him 2-year, 40-something mil. And I feel like they waited too long to give him the money that he really should have got because I feel like they were trying to get somebody else. I feel like they were trying to pay the young guys and they were trying to get somebody else because they were trying to hold out for Paul George. They didn't have the money for Paul George. You waited too long to try to get Paul George, and now you lost. You lost one of your greatest shooters ever in franchise history, and now you're probably going to be cursed because of it. He went somewhere where he was celebrated. I feel like that's a fumble on the Warriors, but I'm happy that he's happy. He's gonna be. He looked really happy in all his press conferences. You know, he said you still can't leave me open, man, and that's Klay Thompson, bro. He had his worst shooting year last year with like 18 points. 18 points in the NBA is hard to score, bro. So 18 points being a bad year when he usually averages like 22 plus is fucking Klay Thompson, dog. That ugly ass 31, man. But you know, I wish you would have picked a different number, like 2 or something, bro. But I'll deal, dog. I ain't gonna be too mad about it, man. I'm gonna really enjoy watching it. I feel like Dwight Howard should still be in the league, regardless of what's been going on. You know, because I feel like a lot of players have been going through like similar things, and all their shit is kicked under the rug. And I I feel like he can help a lot of teams right now. Just with being a body, defensively, I feel like he can be a good rim protector for a league. I won't expect much scoring. He has like 14,000 rebounds or some stupid. Like, he has a lot of rebounds, dog. He's not, easy like a 10 and 14 type of nigga, a 15 and 15 type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, the East is looking heavy, bro. No Diddy. But, like I said before, I still feel like there's nobody that can beat Boston, bro. Unless you absolutely can, like, build that team. And if you do have the players that can beat Boston, them niggas are still in high school developing, bro. You won't see them for another 4 years, dog. So, Boston's just kind of going to terrorize the league for a little bit, as long as they can stay healthy. And I know Jaylen Brown's coming for blood next year. So, excuse me, carbonated drinks, dog. Jason Whitlock has been pissing me off. And I think it was like my episode 2 or episode 3. I fucking hate Jason Whitlock, man. He's been pissing me off, dog. He's still talking shit about Angel Reese, calling her overrated and all this stuff, man. Angel Reese is not overrated, dog. I don't give a fuck if you're going to give me that whole spiel about her. Oh, she gets her own rebounds and puts it back up and all this other stuff, man. That's the shit Bill Russell was doing. And y'all praise him for his 11 rings against 9 NBA teams. So I don't want to hear it. She's a girl. She's not athletic. Yeah, she's going to miss a few fucking layups. He's 6'10", missing the same amount of layups. And he's getting rebounds. He averaged 22 rebounds for his career, and more than half of those were his own goddamn misses, because he averages like 16 points on 40% shooting. So I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear that she gets her own rebounds. So fucking what? Y'all put 4 defenders around her and she can still get her own rebound. That's called a hustle player. Because nobody cries that, oh, Dennis Rodman only scored 3 points a game and had 18 rebounds a game for his career. Don't give me that, bro. I don't want to hear it. Jason Whitlock needs to shut up, bro. I'm tired of him. The WNBA should go co-rookie of the year. I still feel like this. I'm always going to feel like this, dog. I'm always going to feel like it. Co-rookie of the year or nothing. You're going to create a bad rift if you pick. Go co-rookie of the year like you did, like the NBA did with Grant Hill and Jason Kidd. And I feel like you'd be a lot better off. That's just what it has to be, dog. I don't know what you want me to say. I really don't think that you should pick, man. On a brighter note, man, the USA team got their ass smacked by the All-Stars in the All-Star game in the WNBA, man. They beat their ass. Big ups to Enrique, Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark for setting records. I think Enrique had 34 points with 8 threes. I know Angel Reese is like the first woman in WNBA history to have a double-double in the All-Star game. And I know Caitlin Clark was the first woman to have 10 assists. And you could have did co All-Star MVP, nigga. Like, these are the faces of the league right now, dog. You gotta go co once at least for the first award. You can pick afterwards, depending on how these shit go, but you gotta go co, dog. You gotta go co this year. I really love what the WNBA is doing right now. I feel like everybody's gonna get a big payday at the end of this, and I'm really happy about it. And I really feel like they should redo who actually deserves to be on the USA team, man. I really don't want to take anybody off, but Diana Taurasi got to be the one. She got to be the one to get off first so Caitlin can be on, man. You can take off from there and put Angel Reese on and Enrique on. Enrique knew she was supposed to be on that team. That's why she was busting their ass. So, fucking them up. And then wasn't nobody mad at her shooting, so she kept shooting. And I say, fuck it, keep shooting, nigga. Keep shooting, Enrique. Fuck it. Shoot every game against all the girls that are over you on that fucking USA team, man. Deal thing. I want to vote. I feel like Asia Wilson should be MVP again, man. She's been averaging 27 and 12 right now. I mean, what are you gonna do? 27 and 12 is numbers, dog. It's numbers. There's numbers, man. On par to have a three-peat, I believe. Is Asia, man. She the GOAT nowadays, man. The accolades is building up, man. There's nothing you gonna be able to say to her, dog. Like, she's what it is right now with the NBA, dog, and it's just you got to go through her. Really, it doesn't matter if you win a ring, man. You really got to go through her as far as, like, the game goes. That's greatness, dog. All right. I said all that to say, stop pitting Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese against each other. They're doing this whole black and white thing, and I really hate it. That's just two women that are really good at basketball, dog, and they're competing, man. They say time and time again that they're competing, and y'all keep Y'all keep trying to pin them against each other, dog, and I don't like that shit, man. Just let them hoop. Please let them hoop, dog. Because all these uneducated non-hoop fans still worried about the color, man. Just let these girls hoop, man. They put the ball in the basket, dog. It's two different positions, man. I don't care if they're the same height. Angel Reese is a post. She's a hustle player. She's aggressive. She's gonna do all these things. Not to say Caitlin Clark isn't aggressive, man. It's respectfully, to Angel Reese anyway. Is that more girls are gonna resonate with the threes, just like they do with LeBron and Curry. They see what they want to see. Let me turn this light on, dog, so y'all can kind of see me a little more, man. All the young girls are gonna resonate. If they want to hoop, they're gonna resonate with Caitlin Clark a little more. As far as fashion goes, Angel Reese has that on lock. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's more free with her the way she dresses, and I feel like girls are gonna resonate with that too. So it's the best of both worlds, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I can't take anything from either one of them, man. Okay, so Caitlin Clark can't, probably can't get the rebounds that Angel Reese can, and Angel Reese can't shoot the threes that Caitlin Clark can. But they're hooping out of their fucking minds this year, dog, as rookies. So I say let them do their thing, dog. Kenny Lofton Jr. got waived by the Jazz, and I'm pissed off about that because he was busting Chet Holmgren's ass every time he seen him last season. Grizzlies fumbled him. They put him on the Jazz, had him in Summer League, and you waived him from Summer League? What kind of hoe-ass shit is that? The Grizzlies could have used him. With him and Zach Edey, bro. That's a squad. But you fumbled. The Jazz fumbled, man. The Jazz fumbled him bad, man. Him, Zach, Bane, Ja. What's going on with my camera? We're back. I don't know what the fuck that was, guys. I'm sorry. But, I'm not sorry. It's not my fault, so I don't need to be sorry. Scottie Pippen Jr. should play more, dog. I feel like he could be a great backup guard for the Grizzlies, if he still is on the Grizzlies. I haven't checked in a while, man. But I was thinking about him the other day, no Diddy, and how good he was. I think he averaged like 13 or so. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he could be a good one. I feel like he should get more burn in the league, man. As far as the West goes, I don't expect really anything from the West. I think KD and the Suns are doing all right. They're doing all right. I think if they stay healthy, they are all right. Maybe 1 through 4 seed. That'll be my prediction for now. Like I said, I'll do more predictions. As far as when the season starts. So we can do the gift card giveaway and stuff like that, or something better. My Bulls trading Caruso for what's that whole ass nigga name? Giddy. I don't want him. You gave me a nigga who can't shoot. And then you traded away Andre Drummond, our rebounding machine. You're gonna leave Vucevic out there by himself. Dosunmu don't know what he's gonna do now. Kobe White's gonna have to be the face now. We're still waiting on Lonzo Ball because his bone bruised. I don't even want to get on Lonzo Ball ass because he's actually hurt. Haven't seen him play in 3 years. I'm mad about it, man. I'm mad about everything. I mean, y'all see what I was mad about, dog. I really got high hopes for the league for years to come, though. As far as the face of the league, man, Ant Edwards has that on lock. But y'all still got to go through Boston, dog. I feel like if Ant Edwards can get to the finals maybe in the next year or two, ain't gonna be much you can say, dog. Ain't gonna be much you can say, but the championship is Boston's to lose. MVP voting, I'm voting Embiid. I feel like they cheated Embiid because of the 65 game thing and him turning his meniscus. But also I feel like they cheated Joker in trying to give it to him this year when they could have gave it to him last year and said they gave it to Embiid. So they try to make it right the year after, and it all fucks up the whole thing because you're trying to preserve Larry Bird's legacy. Because he won 3 in a row, so you're trying to stop it at any cost. The NBA's politics and all that stuff, man. But on a good note, man, before I get out of here, dog, I got some things lined up, guest appearances and stuff like that. So I'm really happy. Here goes my camera again. Once again, this time I'll be sorry. Anyway, man, I got a guest appearance lined up, man. I'm really happy about it. I've been ecstatic about it all day. So please bear with me. Please, try to keep me in your prayers, guys. trying to work on getting these sponsorships together and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to get up on here more. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the editing by myself. I'm doing everything by myself, y'all. So please just bear with me. And yeah, man, like and subscribe, bro. You know, give me suggestions in the comment section on what y'all feel I should talk about. You see me stuff on my DMs. I don't have my main account anymore as far as my Instagram goes, but I do have my the podcast account. And I'll put that in the description below, man. But other than that, man, y'all stay blessed, man. Peace and love, baby. I'll see y'all later.